This video is brought to you by Miniature Market. Thousands of board games, miniatures, and paints, discount prices at miniaturemarket.com.
Hey everybody, it's your old pal Rob. Now, my son went to GameStop to go get something, and he saw something, took a picture of it, and said, "Hey Dad, do you want me to pick this up for you?" I said, "Sure, why not?" It's Dungeons and Dragons: The Adventure Begins, a cooperative little board game. And I went, "Okay, I don't know anything about this. Why don't you bring it in, and we'll take a look at it?" And to my surprise, it's a nice little entry type of cooperative board game that, if you have younger kids, is great. And even if you want to just do something fast with your friends, it gives you that D&D experience. Let's go down the table. I'm not going to explain everything. I'm just going to give you a brief overview so you get a feel for it. And I'm not going to go over everything, but this was really something that was kind of fascinating that we kind of found. And I put this in a shape so at least to fit into the camera here. You're going to be one of these characters, and you're going to get this really neat player board, which is you're going to be able to change things from either level 1 or level 2. You're going to have different you can have different type of attributes and things like that, and everything's run off a d20. So if you wanted to hit something, you're going to and use your iron hammer, you're going to roll a d20. That's an 8. I got to get over a 5, so you're going to do 1 damage to the creature that you're going to be facing. The way this works is you are going to take one of your really kind of neat little miniatures. You can paint them up if you want to, but you don't have to. And you are going to be moving through here, and every time you go through here, whoever is the DM at the time is going to pull a card. And then, oh, hey, you just ran into a werewolf. So now you're going to have to fight that werewolf. You're going to put a clip here, and you're going to try to kill that werewolf. And you're going to fight, and you and your party are going to go in and run into different things. Then what happens after you negotiate that, it moves to the next person. So the next person is the DM, and it has this neat little card system that you kind of fit everything together. What you're trying to do is get to the end over here. Well, actually, I put it in backwards, I believe. But you're trying to get to the end, to the final space, where you'll be facing one of 4 bosses. There's a Beholder, there's a Storm Giant, there is, as a matter of fact, we'll just show you right here. You have, Fire Giant, sorry about that. A Dragon, and a Kraken, which is probably the least excitable of all of these. It's a neat little game as you are trying to get your way all the way through to fight the final boss and hopefully defeat him. And as you can see, he's pretty jacked up. So you're going to have a fun time. You can actually use some of your D&D miniatures to kind of supplement some of this stuff and make it a little bit more fun. You're going to level up. The thing that I really like is that you actually have these nice clips here to keep track of your health and everything like that, and the DM has everything in front of him that he needs to go. You can actually solo this as well. It's a neat little quick little game, and the rule book I think is all of about maybe 7 pages, 8 pages 9 pages at most. Really just something quick and easy in between. I really think that this is good, especially if you have younger kids that want to get in D&D for the first time. It has enough imagination, enough different types of surprises and stuff like that, miniatures, and all that stuff to kind of combine what everything D&D is about, and of course everything, the D20 system, and really kind of entry level type of thing. As a matter of fact, it even says your fun, fast entry into the world of Dungeons and Dragons. So let's go up top and get my final thoughts on The Adventure Begins, Dungeons and Dragons, a cooperative board game. You can get this at GameStop for $20 too. Maybe you have a discount card too. Let's go up and get my final thoughts. This is a fun little experiences. Little mini bosses as you're trying to go through some uneffective events. The Dungeon Master changes every time for everybody, which is kind of good. You could play it with 2 people. You can solo this. So, you know, there's a way to do that too. Maybe we'll do that here on the channel at some point. Cute little miniatures to go with it. Really simple. Base D20 and just random as can be. So I really, really thought this was something really pretty neat and had some fun with it. So definitely go check it out. I love the 4 bosses, of course. I mean, how can you not play D&D and not go up against, you got it, your boy here, and you could substitute this guy. Maybe you know, I know I got a beholder around here somewhere. Yeah, you just you go get one of those D&D miniatures, and then boom, just pop that dude right on top. Boom, there you go. Neat, affordable, $20 game, something to pass the time. You know, if you only got an hour or something to mess around, and or you just want to do something quick and before your big game or something like that. Something just quick, fun, and something very enjoyable. So I really like it. I think it's a nice job, and I suggest you go check it out at GameStop. Until next time, it's your old pal Rob saying, we'll see you soon.